It is Tuesday, the 17th of September, 2024. My name is Pigeon Rose, and this is my song of the day. Today, I am talking about a very presently popular artist. Shock horror, I know. Now, this is a musician who I heard about before I ever heard, if that makes sense. And that is Sabrina Carpenter. I kept seeing people talking about her online, but I had no idea who she was. I just got the inkling that she was a singer that had also done some acting, possibly as a child actor. I didn't really know. And I don't really keep up with pop music unless a specific song enters my circle, and I'll be like, oh, well, I'll either like it or I don't. I mean, it's music. It'll really depend. But like, I don't tend to dip my toes into pop unless it like comes to me first, you know? But I heard Espresso everywhere. Because it was everywhere. I probably heard it first on TikTok, but I mean, I heard it everywhere. No, I definitely heard it on TikTok first because it was the I'm working late because I'm a singer. Yeah, that would have been the first Sabrina Carpenter thing I heard. But then I started hearing clips from the song we're talking about today, which is Please, Please, Please. I started hearing those on TikTok. A particular part, which I'll talk about after we listen to it, because I don't want to give it away if you haven't heard it, although I don't know how you wouldn't have heard the song at this point. I kept hearing that part on TikTok over and over again, and one day I just had that bit stuck in my head, and I was like, you know what, I'm curious now. I want to know what the song sounds like, because after I'd heard Espresso, I looked it up and liked it, so I went and looked up this song and really liked it. And then I looked up the music video, and we're going to get into that after I talk about it. But point is, it's been stuck in my head since I looked it up like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago now. And so we're talking about it today. I'm exercising that demon through my podcast as I like to do. So if you want to watch the music video, I would recommend it because it tells an interesting story. It actually follows on from the video for Espresso. But be warned, there's a long section at the start with no music. I like when music videos tell a story. It always annoys me when there's a long section at the start of a video with no song, like a long intro. Long outro is fine, you can skip that, but it's so annoying to skip an intro. Anyway, that's besides the point. We're going to go listen to it now, and then we're going to come back in a few minutes and talk about it. There it is. Just like the album it is from. Short and sweet. I didn't realize, by the way, it's so weird when you don't hear about someone, and then when you do, they're like well established. I didn't realize this was her fucking 6th album. It's weird when you don't know someone and they release their 6th album. Anyway. So the song itself is about someone begging their partner to not live up to their negative expectations. They don't want them to, you know, they have like some doubts about the relationship, and they don't want the person to prove those doubts, which is I would imagine, a pretty common experience, you know. Now, what's interesting about it is that the music video, if you watched it, stars Barry Keoghan as her boyfriend. He's an Irish actor, very popular these days. I haven't seen him in much things, but I tend to enjoy him when I see him in things. You know, he's playing the boyfriend in the video, and in real life, they are rumored to be dating. I keep seeing rumored to be dating, but also everyone's saying that they're definitely dating, so I don't know if it's actually like been stated. But point is, they are probably dating. And they're dating in the video, and this song is probably about him, and we'll get into that. But let's just go through the lyrics, shall we? I know I have good judgment. I know I have good taste. It's funny and it's ironic that only I feel that way. I promise him that you're different, and everyone makes mistakes, but just don't. She's saying that she likes to think that she has good taste and good judgment, but her friends don't. She seems to have a bad history with men, perhaps, or partners. I don't know if Sabrina Carpenter is bi or anything. You know, just like maybe doesn't have a great dating history, and she's like, I have good judgment, I have good taste, but only she feels that way. And she promises, I mean, it is assumed to be that she's talking about her friends. I promise them that you're different and everyone makes mistakes, but just don't. So she's saying like, everyone makes mistakes, but don't make mistakes, please. You're different. I want you to be different to the other guys. Please be different to the other guys I've dated. I heard that you're an actor, so act like a stand-up guy. Whatever devil's inside you, don't let him out tonight. I tell them it's just your culture, and everyone rolls their eyes. Yeah, I know. All I'm asking, baby. So I heard that you're an actor. This is what makes it kind of likely that it's about Barry Keoghan. But it's a funny line of, I heard that you're an actor, so act like a stand-up guy. Do your fucking job. Whatever devil's inside you, don't let him out tonight. That sounds like it's from experience. You know, she doesn't want the darkness that is inside some people, right? I tell them it's just your culture is also interesting. Irish people have a reputation of being alcoholics, of starting fights, different stereotypical behaviors. And so she seems to be like dismissing his flaws as, oh, he's just Irish, which is interesting as an Irish person listening to this song. And everyone rolls their eyes, right? They're not buying it. They feel like she's just making excuses, And then, please, please, please don't prove I'm right. Please, please, please don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you, don't embarrass me, motherfucker. Please, please, please. So, this is the bit that was all over TikTok and got stuck in my head because she's got a country twang to her voice in some lines, not just in this song, in general, but particularly in this song when she goes, I beg you, don't embarrass me, motherfucker. Like, it's real country. By the way, the other day I heard this song on the radio in work, and naturally it was the radio edit playing. I was like, I wonder if they'll just they don't really do bleeping anymore, but like if they'll just put in a gap like they always do. But the radio edit actually changed it to Mother Trucker. It made me laugh so hard. I was not expecting to hear, I beg you, don't embarrass me, Mother Trucker. Christ. Anyway, yeah, so this is the crux of it, right? Don't prove I'm right. Don't prove that you are like the other guys, that you have a devil inside you, Don't prove that you are making a mistake, right? Don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice, obviously about, tears running through mascara. Apparently it's also a reference to Sabrina Carpenter doing a thing about like leaning forward and crying directly onto the floor so that she doesn't ruin her makeup. I don't know, man. But yeah, that whole bit of heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you, don't embarrass me, motherfucker. Like, I think that's really interesting because she's saying it's not about how my heart will be broken. It's not about how you'll hurt me. It's about how my ego will take a hit if you embarrass me, because people will not see that I'm full of shit, but people will just be like, I told you so. And that's not fun. Having your heart broken is one thing, but having other people tell you it won't be okay and then it turns out to not be okay, it hurts. It twists the knife. Then the second verse, well, I have a fun idea, babe. Maybe just stay inside. I know you're craving some fresh air, but the ceiling fan is so nice. It's so nice, right? And we could live so happily if no one knows that you're with me. I'm just kidding, but really, kinda, really, really. So, kind of a playful thing here, but she's like basically saying, I can't be seen in public with you, so maybe just stay inside and look at the ceiling fan. Like, it's sarcastic, obviously, but it is very, you get the idea of what she's saying. She's saying, maybe it's better if you just don't leave the house, and then people won't get the wrong ideas about us. And then we just get the chorus again, and then the outro, which is kind of a bridge, but it's the outro. If you want to go and be stupid, don't do it in front of me. If you don't want to cry to my music, don't make me hate you prolifically. Please, 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 please. Please. I love this bit at the end here. If you want to go and be stupid, don't do it in front of me. So if this is how you're going to act, don't rope me into it. Go do it with someone else, Go embarrass yourself somewhere else. But then if you don't want to cry to my music, don't make me hate you prolifically. I love this phrasing. So she's saying like, she's preempting manipulation. Someone saying like, oh, why did you write this sad song about our breakup? And now it makes me sad whenever I hear you and all this, right? And she's saying like, if you don't want that to happen, don't hurt me, and then I won't write sad or angry songs about you, right? Or I won't break up with you. And I love that it's don't make me hate you prolifically, like, because prolific usually means like producing a lot of work. And so she's saying, don't make me hate you so much that I write an album about you, you know what I mean? I really like that phrasing. Anyway, that's pretty much all of the lyrics. I do want to point out in the video, so the whole thing is like her getting out of jail and seeing this other criminal, and they like enter a relationship, and the whole thing is him like bringing her around to the scene of all the crimes he's engaging in, and her just being disappointed every time and rolling her eyes, but she still bails him out of prison and she still picks him up and all that. And then at the end of the video, she handcuffs him to a chair. Well, she handcuffs him on a chair and duct tapes over his mouth and then kisses the duct tape, so you just see the lip print, and then she leaves. And you get this shot of him like stretching back and then like tilting his head. And it is at this moment that I'm reminded that Barry Keoghan played the Joker in The Stinger of the Batman 2022 and is presumably going to play Joker in later films in that franchise. And that little moment of the video, I'm like, I can see it. I can see him being the Joker. That's great. Strange thing to bring up here, maybe, but I can see it there. You know what I mean? Anyway, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about this one. It's a short song. It's a sweet song in a way. I like how honest it is, you know? Because the thing about Sabrina Carpenter is that she projects this like pop princess image. I'm saying this as an outsider. I've only listened to this album. I've only found out about it recently, you know what I mean? So I don't know what her history's been like. But like she projects this image of being like, you know, oh, perfect pop princess. But she writes really honest songs like this that have swears in them. And I just enjoy that, like the combination of this kind of squeaky clean image with actual honesty instead of just feeling like it's manufactured and fabricated like so much pop music can sound like. This is just like genuine songwriting, and I enjoyed that. I think that's why I enjoyed this album so much. I mean, it's a really horny album too. There's a song on there called Bed Chem. That's a hell of a thing. What was the other one that was really... Oh, Juno. Yeah. That's about wanting to get a baby put in you. Yeah, anyway. No, I really enjoy this song. I enjoyed the album. I look forward to going back and listening to her back catalog because I really like her style. I think that's going to be it. Thank you so much for listening. Please hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Tell other people about this show. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
Break it down.
And then don't bring me to tears when I just do my makes up